Hello everyone, welcome back to Excel series episode number 4. Have you ever spent minutes or even hours searching for an employee's name, salary, or department in a huge Excel sheets? What if Excel could find it for you in just 1 second? In today's video, I will teach you the 4 most important lookup functions in Excel. That is VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and index match. By the end of this video, you will know when to use each one and which function is better for your work. Let's begin. So, our work is very simple. We just want to extract a data from one Excel sheet to another Excel sheet. Assume this is a client's data which consists of employee data, name, department, city, month, sales, target, bonus, and rating, which consists of employee data, which is a balanced data without missing any uh, column or the row. But the file which is having with you doesn't have a column or row or just with only one unique ID. You don't have any another data, or you just want to extract a particular data from a given table array. Do you use copy and paste or do you type manually? It consumes a lot of time, right? For that reason, we brought you a simple formulas, that is VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and index match. We'll see how these 4 are used in the further steps. First, before going ahead, let us know what is nothing but unique ID to use these formulas. So, unique ID is nothing but from which, based upon the column or the row, you are extracting the data. For example, I want the department. From which column or from which row, based upon I want this data set. Understand? For example, let me compare employee ID and employee name for your easy understanding. Why shouldn't I take employee name as a unique ID? Okay, in a given table array, or imagine in your class, your name might also named by some other person. Okay, or else here Rahul Sharma is in the first cell. Should I have to expect the other Rahul Sharma in the given data set? Yes, I have another Rahul Sharma in the given data set as well. Priya Singh? Yes, I have Priya Singh twice or thrice in my table array. For that reason, I should not use employee's name. When you are having a data set repeatedly, I should not use that column or that row as a unique ID. Okay. So coming to the employee ID. So in your class, your roll number or SRN number will be given to you particularly only. The other person named by your name will have another roll number, right? Same here also. A particular given person will have an unique employee ID which won't match with the another person. For that reason, we use unique ID as employee ID as a unique ID to extract the data from one Excel sheet to another Excel sheet. Not even in this given data set. Even at work, when you have a client's data and then carrier's data, don't go with the employee's name. We might not know when and where we might find duplicate names. Though you have a duplicate name, employee ID will be the unique for a given person. So always use employee ID or SRN number or roll number or Aadhaar number or any identification number as a unique ID set. I hope you understood what is unique ID. So going forward, going with the first shortcut, that is VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP is nothing but it stands for the vertical lookup. It searches vertically in the first column of a table and it returns information from another column. In simple words, I want a data set of departments column based upon the employee IDs column. Okay, so I will enter the lookup formula where I want the data. Be clear, I'm not typing VLOOKUP formula in client's sheet where already the data is available. I am applying VLOOKUP formula where I want to extract the data. Clear? Just enter equal to VLOOKUP, or else you can also find it out here uh, in this box. When you keep equal to, you just go to this down arrow and you will also find more functions. There also you will find the VLOOKUP formula. Better than that, you instead of using the mouse, just enter VLOOKUP. Okay, then open the bracket. Here you'll get the guidance how to use a VLOOKUP formula. So now just select the cell of unique ID. I'm just selecting the unique ID cell which matches my sheet and the client sheet, comma, go back to the client sheet. How do you shift the one workbook to another workbook? Just tap Alt Tab. This is how you shift from one sheet to another sheet, or one workbook to another workbook. I already said how to use the how to shift the sheets. Control down, page up and page down will help you to shift from one what do you say, one sheet to another sheet, whereas Alt tab will help you to shift from one workbook to another workbook. So now uh, go back to the client's data sheet where you have the departments as well. Now select the entire data or just select the employee ID and employee name. uh, like for your easy convenience, anything is fine. We just need only, sorry, we just need department, right? So then just select employee ID, employee name and department, or you can also select the entire data column, entire data table. For now select entire data table. Okay, now I will just freeze my table. How should I freeze? Function, select the table array and just click on function 4 to freeze my table. Now, comma, in which column department is there in client's data sheet? In third column, I find date department in the client's data sheet. So I'll press comma 3 comma 0. 0 is for range lookup. It indicates that approximately match with my unique ID. Enter. Okay. So I'll repeat the formula. Just enter equal to VLOOKUP and select just cell of unique ID, comma, go back to the client sheet and select the table and just freeze the table, comma, and in which column I have the required column for my data, that is in the third column in the client's data sheet, comma 0. Okay, now how should I have to fill the remaining cells? By using this formula. So I can either double click at the edge of this cell by using the mouse, or else just go down, just select the column, just select the cells till where I have a formula. Now just click Control plus D. What is that? Control plus D. That says use the formula, like apply the formula for the next cells as well, which has been used in the first cell. Got it? This is how you will use the VLOOKUP formula. I hope you have understood how to use VLOOKUP formula and why we use VLOOKUP formula. So VLOOKUP is nothing but like for any column. Let me use it for the names as well. Okay. So I have unique ID, which is an employee ID in the both the sheets, right? So here in employee name, I'll just mention VLOOKUP and select the identification of the cell, comma. Now, from identification of the cell, I want employee's name. I'll select the table array and I'll just freeze that, comma. In which column my names are there? In the second column, right? Comma 0. Enter. Got it? I'll just drag down. Got it? How to use VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP is useful only for the vertical lookups. Okay. Now, what is the disadvantages of the VLOOKUP? So, VLOOKUP is one limitation of VLOOKUP is like it only searches from left to right. Nothing but if my unique ID is next to the employee, I have VLOOKUP for the employee's name, right? If employee ID is in the second column, which is in the right way to the employee's name, it won't capture. Got it? It will only works from the left to right. That means the unique ID should always be in the first column, and the VLOOKUP which you want is always should next to the unique ID column. Got it? Always keep your unique ID column in the first row in the both sheets and apply the VLOOKUP for the given or for the required columns. This is the main limitation for VLOOKUPs. So coming to the next shortcut, that is HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP stands for horizontal lookup. Instead of searching columns, it searches across the first rows. Okay, it works for the row wise instead of using for the columns. Okay, how do you use HLOOKUP? So in your sheet, mention equal to HLOOKUP, open the bracket. Now, here the lookup value is nothing but which lookup value you want. Okay, I want employee name. Got it? Comma. Just select the table array. Table, comma. From which row you want? From second row I want. Comma. 0. Nothing but approximate match. Enter. Got it? Now I want to fill the next row cells. How do I select the next cell without using the mouse? Shift and right arrow. Okay. Now I want to apply the formula which has been applied to this particular cell. For that, just enter Control R, which says take this row formula to the next levels. So this is how the horizontal lookup will work. So like HLOOKUP is useful when your data is arranged horizontally instead of vertically. Got it? Now, going with the next lookup, that is XLOOKUP. So XLOOKUP is like under like VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP, like it doesn't need any column number. It just helps you uh, overcome the limitations of the VLOOKUP. We have seen how VLOOKUP has a limitations of like first column and then second column, right? So VLOOKUP is an updated version, XLOOKUP is an updated version for the Excel for extracting data from one cell to another cell. So XLOOKUP is nothing but combination of VLOOKUP and then XLOOKUP. How do we use it? So for XLOOKUP, just mention equal to XLOOKUP, comma, and select the unique ID, go back to the client's data and just select just only unique ID column. Got it? Comma. Now go and select the next columns till where you want. Just close the table. Got it? Shall I repeat? XLOOKUP is nothing but combination of what VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So wherever you want the data, there in that sheet, just in the first cell, mention equal to XLOOKUP, select the identification cell, that is employee ID first cell, comma, go back to the client sheet and select only column of unique ID. How do you select the column without using the mouse? Control Shift down arrow. It selects the table till where your data is available, comma. Now from where I want, from employee name rating, right? I will select only from employee name to rating. Here I'm not selecting employee ID column. So I want to select employee name to rating entire table. Okay. Now close the bracket. Enter. Got it? Now you have to apply for the all cells. Just select that row, double tap. Or without using the mouse, how should you have to use? Select the data with control shift and up arrow. Do control D. You'll get the entire data set. With 1 second, you'll fill up with using the employee ID as a unique ID. You'll get all employees' names and all the details of those employees with using only one click, that is XLOOKUP. Great, right? This will help you with the vertically and horizontally by filling the data set by using one unique ID which is having in the both the sheets. I hope you got understand like what is VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. Now I want to use index match. So going forward, um, index match, before index match, the XLOOKUP advantages is like searching from left or right. We can also use it is an easier syntax and returns custom messages, and it is a more flexible than the VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So going further for the index match, now let's look at the combination of many financial professionals and the data analysts prefer here. So index match is nothing but, see, we'll let me do it here itself. Index match. What is nothing but index match first of all? So for a given employee ID, what is the sales he's done at a particular time? Okay. So I will just look into so let me keep employee ID 6 here. Okay. Now I want to check the sales of a particular person from a given data set. Now I'll apply equal to index. From which index I want? I'm seeing the sales one, right? So sales, comma, match, match, comma. Which one I'm asking to match? This employee with within the range of this one, within the range of employee ID column. Okay, just close the bracket. Now you got employee 6 is done 56,000 of sales in a given particular of time. So here I did some index and match formula. So if I change a particular employee with another employee, then I'll get that particular employee ka sales. Okay, shall I repeat? So here, for example, I just want employee 12 ka sales in a particular given period of time. So for that, I'll apply equal to index, open the bracket. I'm focusing on the sales. So I'll just select the sales column, comma. Now I want to match with XLOOKUP value of which one here? Employee ID, where I want a particular sales of a person. Now, comma, now from which I'm saying this employee ID data set. Just close that. Okay, did you get it? Now, if I want another employee ID, okay, if I want 29th employee ID ka sales, got it? This is how you have to use index ID. So index then returns the values from that position. So together they create a powerful lookup solution of with the index and then match. So let us revise what we did today. That is VLOOKUP version. If you are a beginner and yours is a older Excel versions, please start with a VLOOKUP function, and HLOOKUP is for horizontal tables, and XLOOKUP is for modern Excel and flexible lookups, which is a combination of HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP, and index matches for advanced users like finance and analytics to match a particular employee details within a second. So as I mentioned, like if you're just starting with Excel, begin with VLOOKUP first, learn a step by step, and then if you're using Microsoft 365 or Excel 2021, I recommend learning XLOOKUP because it is simpler and more flexible. If you're working with complex financial models or large data sets, index match is one excellent choice. So here is the challenge for today. Download or create the employee data set we used today. Try writing all four lookups formulas yourself and compare the results. Then comment below which lookup function did you like the most. If this video helped you understand lookup functions, don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next video, we'll solve a real world example of Excel problems using these lookup functions so you can apply them confidently at work or in the college. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.